In this jar, I have 32 titles that are either the beginning of a series or a standalone fantasy. These are all fantasy, hence the name Fantasy February. Hi, my name is Lily. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to be picking my February TBR, and they are all fantasy. So I am dedicating the entire month of February to fantasy. The thing is, I have majority fantasy books on my shelf that are unread, and I have so many in my Kindle that are unread. So these are all the fantasies that are either on my Kindle or on my shelf. I have Kindle Unlimited. I've also just bought a lot of Kindle books when they're on sale. So these are the fantasies that I have acquired over time. While the majority of books that I have are fantasy books, it's not even my most read genre. So this month I'm really gonna knock out some of these fantasy books and really give me a push to get through them. I feel like I'm always justifying as to why I don't want to get into them. A lot of them are just really big commitments, but I'm ready. It's stormy. This is like stormy season where I live, and so I'm ready to have some cozy fantasy vibes. And I haven't read a 5-star fantasy since maybe 2020. So I am very excited. I'm equally as nervous. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. What you get is what you get, and you don't throw a fit. The only circumstance that I may be throwing a fit is if I get the beginning of the Stormlight Archive. Starlight Archive, Stormlight Archive, I'm not sure. But I don't know if I have the mental capacity to get into Brandon Sanderson at this time, and I've never read one of his books. I started Tress of the Emerald Sea, and then maybe like 30% into it, I was like, I kind of want to read the Cosmere universe and the way that it goes. So if I do get Brandon Sanderson, whatever's meant to be will be. As Justin Bieber once said, anything else is free game. There's nothing that I don't really want. What I do want is the Twisted Crown duology. I'd also really like to read The Day of the Fallen Knight. But yeah, I am very excited. I'm very nervous. Let's get into our first pick. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm gonna be doing 5 because I usually read about 10 in a month, and I figure 5 titles gives me opportunity to either continue a series or not. So let's do it. Okay guys, I'm a little nervous. I just don't want Brandon Sanderson. Sorry for all you Brandon Sanderson lovers. He really intimidates me. Okay, I'm trying to feel for a good one. Okay, this one feels special. Okay. Can you guys read it? Oh, you're lying. Oh my God. Okay. Oh no. Watch me re-record and pretend like I never pulled that. Oh no. I said the only one I don't want is to start Brandon Sanderson. And that was my first pick. You guys, it's nothing against the author. It's just my own brain capacity. I don't know if I could do it. So the first book is The Way of Kings, which apparently I will be reading in February. And I believe this is the right book to start if you want to get into the Cosmere universe. I have to ask my cousin because they're reading these, but I'm nervous. Well, also said famously by Justin Bieber, we can go nowhere but up from here, my dear. So that is kind of stressing me out, I'm not gonna lie. But let's pick out our second pick. Okay, I'll let you guys see it first again because that was probably a good laugh y'all had, huh? Okay. Here is the second pick. Fathom Folk. Okay. This is another one that's on my Kindle. I don't know much about it. It was like $1.99 on the Kindle store, and I decided to pick it up. But yeah, I haven't heard anybody really talking about it either. I think it's either like Japanese or Chinese folklore type fantasy, which I really love, like Asian culture fantasy. So I am actually excited for that one, and it's a standalone, thank God. So I don't have to get into a whole nother series. At least I think it's a standalone. I will let you know. Okay, number 3. Come on, I I just want a good one. Okay, here we go. This one feels big. Sorry. Oh no! Assassin's Apprentice. This is the beginning of an entire Robin Hobb universe, which is also on my Kindle. So I have the first 4 books of the Stormlight Archive, and I think I have the first 2 books of Assassin's Apprentice. You guys, what? I low-key don't want to do this. Now I have to get into like 2 of the most massive universes to date. Okay. Okay. I guess I must. I should have done one of the damn TBRs where they like do a prompt, you know, we're like, okay, now pick a green book, a book with green on the cover. That would have been much cooler, but I had to decide to have no free will, and now I regret it. Okay, that's 3, 2 to go. And also no physical copies yet, which I really kind of want to cut down my physical TBR. So hopefully this is a physical book. This is what we've got, you guys. The City of Bones. Okay, so this is by the same author, Samantha Shannon. And this is the same author as The Day of Fallen Night and The Priory of the Orange Tree. This is the Bone season. She's hefty, but I've heard really great things about this series, and I actually would like to read these before I get into her other universe. I don't think that they're connected. So this is a solid choice, and I think this is like a 10-book series also. What did I get myself into? And I have to get this damn sticker off because that bugs me. I'll do it later. Okay, the last book. I really am wanting the Twisted Crown duology or Babel. I would appreciate. Let's see. Sorry, I should probably show you. Okay, I'll start over. Let's see. This is the last one, so I'm a little nervous. Thank God I'm only picking 5 because I decided to choose like 10-book series. Okay, guys, last one. Nettle and Bone. Okay. So we have 2 standalones. Nettle and Bone is also on my Kindle. I believe that's on Kindle Unlimited. And I don't know much about it. I think it's like a gothic folklore type fantasy. Might be like a little bit on the dark side. I've seen very mixed reviews of it. So we have Nettle and Bone, which is a standalone. And then we have Fathom Folk, which I believe is a standalone, but I will update on if it is or not. We have The City of Brass. Did I even pick that up? You guys, did I actually just completely read a book wrong? Hold on. Where did this come from? Was the Bone season not even it? Assassin's Apprentice, Fathom Folk, Nettle and Bone, and The Way of Kings. Okay, so you guys, I didn't even pick up the Bone season. I saw the bee, maybe? That's so stupid of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think I was just excited to get into one of my physical books, but none of these are physical. So The City of Brass is, I believe, a trilogy with 2 books out. I could be wrong, but I don't really know what this series is about either. It's another one that I bought because they were like $1.99 on the Kindle store. But The City of Brass, scratch the Bone season. Okay, so I'm actually very excited for The City of Brass. I don't know much about it, but I think it's kind of maybe like a Mediterranean, maybe like a Middle Eastern fantasy. I'm not even positive. I could just be making stuff up. All right, I am feeling a little nervous for February, but I think it's okay. I think it's the push I needed to get into the Robin Hobb series and the Brandon Sanderson series. I am committed. I'm going to go in with good vibes and high expectations because I'm not about to waste my time on these hella long books and not like them. So I'm excited for the standalones. Those are going to be a little easier to digest and get through. If you guys are curious about my experience or my opinion on any of these books, you should please subscribe so you can follow along I think I'm gonna do some reading vlogs. I definitely should do a reading vlog for the Brandon Sanderson because I threw such a fuss. So you guys can kind of come along with the journey and see how I enjoy it. But other than that, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I am a little bummed because some of the ones that I really wanted to read weren't in here, but who knows? I might pick a few more if I get through these ones and decide not to continue some series. So we'll just have to see. I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!